So welcome everyone to our new caravan. So exciting, and I couldn't wait to show you all. It was sort of just spontaneous the other day. We drove past and found this caravan and basically just bought it down the road from us, and it's in such good condition. Basically it's all complete. I'll take you on a little bit of a tour. Sorry about my voice, this cold is really annoying. So basically this one here is the queen size bed, so this will be for me and Derek. The mattresses were all in really good condition, and they've got like plastic lining and all that on the bottom of them. I don't want to change them yet, and they're quite expensive to change. So I cleaned them all the other day, aired them out and covered them just in some navy blue sheets, because that's the colour I want to keep for the caravan, because it's in that colour anyway, and didn't want to have to buy new sheets. I will have to buy comforters or something like that, or maybe blankets. But yeah, so this is the queen size bed here, and we've got 3 pretty big windows there. As you can see, it's got the storm cover, I'm pretty sure they're called storm covers, on outside there, so the air isn't coming through as much as it should. But we had a lot of rain here yesterday, so we just wanted to see what it was like in the rain. I didn't want to do that, but it was worth giving it a go in case it leaked. The curtains are really nice. They've got like a valance there as well. You can see how the valance goes around. Obviously this one's just come undone. They just do up with a little bit of Velcro. You just basically Velcro it. I think some, like maybe the blinds, I might have to fix a few of the little gadgets on them, like that pull across, but these do pull across. I'll show you later how they do that. But so that's the queen size bed there. I want to show you in here while it was empty, before things started getting put in here, because I want to start showing you what it's like, what I put in here, and you know, the whole journey of the caravan. So it's pretty much empty at the moment, except for a drink bottle over there. So this is our 3-way fridge here. Nothing's been cleaned out. We haven't cleaned anything out yet. Basically, we got it a couple of days ago, so it's really new to us. Everything's off at the moment. We're waiting to buy plugs and things. So the fridge needs a pretty good clean out. It's a 3-way fridge, if you know anything about that. It goes by electricity, battery and mains. It's only a small one with a little freezer, but it's going to do us, you know. I'll probably have an esky as well. Little 3-way fridge there. It's all been fitted out with the same products since it's been bought. I've been looking at them all on YouTube and just getting an idea of all these Jayco camper vans. Over here we've just got 2 plugs near our bed, and that's USB ports, which are really handy for iPads and charging. And it's also got a 12-volt one as well, which I don't know much about that, but I'm sure I'll learn. Cupboard here, just next to the bed. Some of the little locks are a little bit sticky, but the previous owner has given us more of these to fix it up with, but everything's in really good nick, really. Under there is there's actually an aerial plug at the back there, and we've got more plugs and things like that, and that's the fridge plug and all that. So I've got a cupboard here right next to the bed, which you know, I've got to figure out how I'm going to put clothes and things like that in here. So that's one of the cupboards. Down here, I'm pretty sure Derek was saying that's the alarm for the gas in case it's got problems. It will beep, I'm pretty sure. We've got another mains plug here, which is really handy to have. Okay, so under the bench top area, I've got 3 drawers, which is really handy. I'll start from the bottom up while I'm down here. So I've got, you push the button and open it. That's more of a cupboard there. It needs a good clean out. And there's like little bugs and things like that, and ants. So that's not a bad storage area, that one, just that opens up. I'm just trying to look for as much storage I can in here, because it's very hard with these Jayco campers. Whatever's here is here. You can't put things on walls or anything like that, because it has to fold down. Sorry about my voice, it sounds terrible. We've got another drawer here, just with bits and pieces at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this for spatulas and all that. I think it's a waste. I'm probably going to use it for something else. Don't need that many utensils. And this one here is obviously going to be for the cutlery, which even that, I don't want to buy heaps of cutlery for here. So we're going to have to, I'm just going to have to figure out an easier storage solution, because you know, I need as much space as I can, and I don't think I need a whole drawer for knives and forks. I really don't, but great to have there because I can use it for something else. So here is the little kitchen here next to our queen size bed. So we've got the bench top, which which is great to have a bit of benchtop space. It is quite like low. Okay, so see where all this this metal like guard is here? This is where the caravan will get folded down to. So basically anything above it can't be put up on walls or anything like that. This is our oven, our gas stove. So if you've got one of these sort of things, they're all basically the same. One of these run on the mains, like the electricity, as you can see here. 3 are on gas. I don't know much about any of this, so if I sound silly while I'm speaking, excuse me, because I still don't know anything about any of it. It's pretty new. As you can see, it's hardly been used, and the previous owner said she didn't really use it much either. She used the barbecues at the caravan parks. Just got, yeah, it's more like a little grill, which is fine. That's all you need. It's quite deep anyway, so it's really good. Just gotta make do with what you've got. And it's amazing how you can make do with what you've got when you haven't got anything else. It's quite heavy to shut too. Okay, down below here, I have got a big cupboard, which is gonna be great to have. It's a big one under there. That's a good storage space. So I'll be using that for whatever we can. It is so hot out here at the moment. I've actually got a towel around my neck because I'm so hot. Another storage cupboard here. And this is the last one for the kitchen area. This is probably where I'll put the pans and all that sort of thing under here. You have got a lot of pipes and all that going down as well. But, you know, it's got enough storage for me to make do. Basically, the buttons just push in like that. So here is our cool little sink. I love it. It's so clean still, really. Like, I haven't cleaned anything, but it's still pretty new looking. I found this brand new little plug the other day in the drawer, which I was really happy about because that was the old one. Basically, it's just a pump. And under the caravan, we've got a big tank of water. So this is what this is from that I'm using, and it will just pour out onto the driveway at the moment because there's no nothing else set up. That's our sink, and this is just a block that apparently they put there for when the caravan comes down so it doesn't break the tap. So that's what that's there for. Window, because I'm parked out the back of our house at the moment, so it looks quite tropical with the palm trees there. I really do love the Valance. A lot of people probably think it's like old-fashioned and everything, but I'm not going to change it. I'm just going to leave it. The colours are really good. Like, it's really like a neutral sort of a colour, which I like. I'm happy with the whole thing, to be honest. Okay, moving over here. This is more or less the dining and lounge room area. So move back a bit so I can show you. So this is the lounge room dining area. I love the colours. Like, I love the navy blue, the creams and all that sort of thing. The size of the lounge, it can fit a fair few people on here. And there's the table. And we've also just got like a little booth seat in there. Sorry, it's really hard to film from where I'm standing. So there's plenty of room. Even 2 people can sit along here. The table's pretty easy. It just folds down. So it's really good. If you see a little bit of dog hair on the floor, my dog ran in here the other day and I wanted to show him what it was like. But he didn't really enjoy it very much, so he ran back out again. So the table's really easy to put up. It's basically just that. Flip it over and hook it on. That and yeah. And you just fold the leg out like that. Then you put the pillows back. Right, and that's a spare pillow for obviously making the lounge. We've got some storage under here. Basically under here, I can't touch any of that storage because that is all battery and everything else going on. I looked under there last night and I thought, oh my goodness, it looked like there was a bomb about to go off. There's flashing lights, there's all sorts of things. I'm not even going to attempt under there. That's for all the things going on in the van, like the electrical things. And we've got switches here and all that sort of thing there. I'm sure I will learn all about that. So basically all I've got storage wise is what I've showed you, and I've got some under here and I've got some under here as well, and that's it. That's all I've got to work with. So I will show you under here first. So this is just underneath one of the booth seats. I can open it up from underneath the cushion if I want to, but there's the drawer there. So I'm thinking clothes. You know, clothes are going to be really good in here, so we can just don't have to go through things and pull the seats apart to get clothes out, because with kids, as you know, they're constantly changing their clothes. With boys are always changing their clothes and getting dirty and wet. So that's probably going to be a clothes drawer. I need to probably sort out how I'm going to do that. It will open up from this way under the seat as well. So there's the drawer there. And there's probably a little bit of space there, but that's basically the wheel hub and looks like more electrical items and things like that. So I'm probably not going to attempt anything over there. And basically I just put the pillow down. There's a fire extinguisher there as you come into the doorway as well, so that's great to have that. And then over here, which is under this lounge here, we've got another drawer. This basically joins up to the storage outside the van, which I will show you. So there's like area there which goes all the way along, and I can also access it from outside the van. Now this is the lock that's a little bit sticky. Okay, that worked. Okay, and then underneath the chair here, we've got the storage to go that way as well. So let me just put it up a bit. There's another, oh my god, there's another storage area, like I just showed you through the other area there. That goes all the way around. So I do have a fair bit of storage here to work with under the lounge there. So that's basically all the storage I've got over there, which is a fair bit. There's enough storage in here to work with. It's just, I have to just get used to not taking so much stuff with me. The next part is the bed over there. So that's the kids' bed. That is a double bed over there, and they fit on it perfectly. The mattresses are long enough, so it's really good for the kids and for myself and my husband. They're perfect. So everything is just so good in the van. We're so happy with it. Like I said, there's nothing that needs to be done. Maybe like a couple of little levers and things that might need fixing here and there, and maybe a couple of little curtain latches, but that's about it. It's just so good that you can buy something that's sort of all complete. We did have a van, like I said, years ago, and her name was Sassy, and basically we had to fit it out. It was fun because I didn't have kids at the time, but I had to fit out the whole van. So I'm going to shut these curtains and show you what the cabins sort of look like when you shut them. Some of them are hard to shut because you sort of have to drag them across, but this makes it more of like a privacy screen, like if you had family or friends or something, you wanted to have a bit of privacy, or if you wanted to get dressed. Oh, that fell down on my head. If you wanted to get dressed in here, or you've got this area basically to do that. Obviously you'd have to fix that up a little bit so it doesn't show, but you've got like a privacy area, so both areas of the van do that, which is really, really good. I'm so glad we've got that, and it's just gives it a little bit of privacy if you needed it, you know. Otherwise it's just basically decoration as well. We've got these, so these leads that are going across here, these are extra lights for the cabins. I haven't got the gas on or anything's on at the moment, but you switch it on from up the top here, and basically you just switch them on here. You got extra cabin light if you wanted to read a book or something like that. Really, really good. You can get the Jayco ones with the fan in them. They're like $80-something each. I really want to get them, but that's another topic, is the fan and aircon and all that, because it's hot in here. But it's also very breezy with the windows open. So we've got 2 of them that I found, and that attaches to here, which is more lighting here. We've got more lights. Obviously we've got a roof where you can a skylight, which you can open up and let air through, which is really good. And you could look at the stars at night time through there if you wanted to as well. So that needs a pretty good clean. But other than that, everything's really clean in here. The walls and everything, like, it's so good. Just maybe a wipe over and clean out the cupboards. So there's a smoke alarm up the top there. This is the second light, so we've got 3 of those lights there. And this one here is where I've got another one of these little cabin lights. And I just plug it in. I'll show you here. I just basically plug it into the top here. Sorry, the filming is not very good on this, but I'm just getting used to it. So, yeah, the cabin light's in there. Floors are in really good nick, just needs a bit of a clean, but there's not many floors for me to clean or mop, so it's really good. I could basically just get down on my hand and wipe it over, which is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to take mops or anything like that. I'll take a broom, and I want to buy a little vacuum just to pick up crumbs, like a little tiny hand vacuum that I'm looking at. And that's basically it. That is our van, and that is our surprise I wanted to show you. Oh, one more thing. We've got a towel rack up here. The owner didn't know what it was like, but we only knew because I looked at it on Jayco YouTube channel, like with other vans. So basically you just open it up, and I think you just hang like a towel over there, or tea towels or something like that to dry. I'm sure it will come in handy. So yeah, we've got 10 windows in here that I have counted, 3 in each cabin, 2 big ones here, another one in the kitchen area, and another one there. 10 windows, so yeah, and lots going on in here. There's enough. I'm really happy with it. I've got my drink bottle there and some Mentos because I couldn't stop coughing and I needed something to take my tickle away. Okay, so basically this is the doorway here. There, so we've just got lots of breeze coming through at the moment, which is really good because it's been hot. These have been patched up, so I'm going to be getting some more of this tape, as you can see there. But that's what happens with fly screens and things, and I want to get some patch up tape maybe for the canvas as well if I can. But it is 14 years old, so it's a year older than my son. It was 2010 model, so really good condition for 2010. We're so happy with it. Yeah, and I'm sure I'm going to have lots of fun videos to show you of our camping adventures. So basically I just wanted to show you what it was like in here before I start filling it up with things. I want to show you the whole process of the van, what we're going to put in it, you know, everything I can, you know, to give you a little bit of an idea of what we're doing with the van and how we're traveling with it. And obviously if you're getting one as well, or you've got a caravan, let me know below in the comments. So I'm going to take you outside the van and show you now outside it. To show you my new Crocs. They're so bright, they're hot pink. I don't know what the name of them are, but I call them hot pink. Love them. Got them from Anaconda. I just love them. And the kids don't actually get that embarrassed when I go pick them up from school with them on. I thought they would, but they're really bright and really good caravan shoes. As you can see from here, we've got storm covers on it. It started raining last night, so we took them out so it would prevent the rain from coming in. They're really good, and they attach from the top up there. So we just wanted to see what they were like, but they're so good to have. And we've got like an annex, but I do have pieces to make an annex out of it, like the side bits and all that sort of thing as well. So good to have that for outside. Yes, you want to sit out here and have your dinner out here and all that sort of thing, or outside. Anyway, probably not here in my backyard so much. So I'm just going to show you here what it's like with the windows shut. It's like so hot out here with the windows shut. Let's see how they've got plastic covers over the fly screens. They're like tinted. They're definitely tinted more for the sunlight and the heat, but you can see through them. It doesn't help privacy or anything like that. It's basically like closing a window and you just zip them up. So that's what the cabins will look like with the windows closed. But I guess it's going to get so hot in there if you close them. I'd prefer to leave them open, but for privacy you would have to close them. I've left that window open just to let some breeze through, but that one will do the same thing. It's all that shuts up. Same over here, all the windows are closed, and the same in that little cabin over there, the kids' cabin bedroom I call it. So yeah, it is so hot in here. So just wanted to show you what it was like, and I want to show you what it was like with this bed down as well. So basically it's more like a children's bed. like I can't really fit on there, but it is comfortable just to sit up and put your legs out if you were just wanting to relax or whatever. But to be honest, Derek and I both fit, like Derek will fit, we can fit along the edge here, the edges. So I'm looking at, to be honest, they say that it will sleep 5 people, but I think it would sleep 6 people easy, because I laid across the end of this part the other day and it was perfect. Like it was just perfect. And I took this pillow off here so there was more room. Even my husband said the same thing about him. He laid across the back here and he said there was just heaps of room for him as well, and a child could sleep there. So yeah, I would say it would sleep 6 people if you needed to, but there's just so much room in here. I'm so happy with it. And I've just obviously left the skylight open there too, just to let some air in, because it's really hot in here. I just wanted to show you what it was like with everything shut up. I'm not going to shut the curtains or anything, but I haven't shut all the curtains yet. I'm sure a few of them will need fixing a little bit here and there. Just show you how I roll it up. They're not the easiest things to roll up, but there is a technique to doing it. You gotta have like Inspector Gadget arms, and then you basically roll it up and tuck the window in like that. See? And it should be tucked in like that, because it could be a fire hazard if you let it like fly over onto the oven. So it's definitely worthwhile that I make sure that all the windows are done like this, and like here as well, because it's got a vent over the fridge, so I don't want that like hanging over the fridge in case it heats up. But you can see how the tinting is really strong. I'm amazed how strong the windows are. So I'm just filming this out in the rain because I forgot to show you all what the front of the caravan looks like, but today is raining and the storm covers haven't been put on. So as you can see, I'm a little bit concerned that it's going to leak, but we've just checked out inside it and it's fully dry and things like that. So the rain is predicted to stop this afternoon, and just hopefully it can dry out so we can put the rain covers on it. It was just pretty unpredicted that it was going to rain, so yeah, anyway. It is what it is. It's not leaking or anything like that. It's completely dry inside, which we're really happy about. But when you buy something new, it's good to test this sort of things anyway. My husband was a waterproofer, you know, for 10 to 15 years. So, you know, we can fix it if that does happen in the future, or if we have leaks or anything like that. But it's holding up really well in the rain. Okay, so basically just the front of it here, we've got the 2 gas bottles at the front, and the trailer and the tow bar and all that sort of thing. We do have a big storage boot. Now that goes underneath the bed, and it's pretty big at the front, the boot, and it's got lots of annexes and all the storage, like extra storage things for outside the van, and obviously if you want to carry, you know, tent poles and all that sort of thing. So that is an extra storage thing that we have at the front of it. As you can see, that is the bed from the front, and yeah, it's really miserable and rainy out here today, but it's really good because it's not hot now like it was the other day when I was filming. These white storage tubes are for the tent poles for the caravan, and yeah, the extra storage at the front there like I showed you, which is really, really good because I think we can do a lot with what we've got when it comes to storage and all that sort of thing. Just gonna hide under the annex here. So that is the other storage area that I forgot to show you before. I haven't got the key on me at the moment, but that basically just links up to under the couch. So if you want to put things in there, it'll just go straight through the other area inside the van, or you can access it from outside the van, which is really handy if you wanted, you know, things for the barbecue or cutlery that you want to eat out here with, or anything like that, instead of having to go back in the van and going under the lounge and things like that. I'm really looking forward to getting into some organisation for the van and showing you where we end up, you know, around Australia on our trips and all that sort of thing. So once we get the suitable four-wheel drive for that, which we're about to purchase soon, we're on our way to do some camping and caravanning with the family. So I really appreciate you all watching today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. And don't forget to leave a comment below and let me know if you guys have got a caravan, if you're thinking about doing the same thing we are, and maybe some tips that you might have for me as well. So yeah, so basically that's our caravan, that's our Jayco Hawk. Thank you everyone for watching today's video, and I'll see you soon for my next ones. Thanks everyone. Bye.